So for today's video, I picked out 3 AI tools from the first 100 tools in my AI toolbox that I've already sifted through. And these 3 tools are actually AI-powered tools that help its users create their own AI apps. So for these 3 AI tools, I do need to be on a paid plan to try them out, I think. Let me just double check that though. One of them has a freemium model, so I can try it for free for 14 days. But I think for now I won't try them out. But I'll just go through their landing pages and websites and show you guys what they look like and what they are and what they do and what I understood from their website without sort of trying them out myself. So the first one is called AirOps. So you can create, test, deploy AI tools from AirOps here. So I'll just play the video that's on their landing page and then let's watch it together.
I'm going to take you through creating the most basic AirOps app possible and give you a quick tour of an AirOps workspace. So I'm in SpaceOps here, my imaginary organization, and I'm going to head over to create a new app. And there's 2 types of application you can start with. Either a kind of tool or workflow, or a chat assistant, which is an agent with tools associated with it. So in this instance, I'm going to create a basic tool or workflow, and this is going to take me through to my AirOps Studio canvas, which allows me to construct the sequence of steps that I want to go into my workflow. So super basic, I'm going to start by adding a couple of fields that I want to collect for every single request that's sent through this workflow. So I'm going to create a story writer here as an example, and I'm going to set up story theme, save that, and then I'm going to create story setting. So where does my story take place? And so super basic, but I'm going to collect these up front. I think they're both set to be not required, but you can obviously change that. And then the bulk of my workflow sits in the middle, and so any workflow is made up of a series of steps, and so these steps could be calls to a large language model like OpenAI's GPT-4 or Anthropic's Claude. I can also run code from Python and JavaScript. I can retrieve from a vector DB that we have built into the product, or I can call an API. But in this instance, I'm just going to make a simple large language model call. I'm going to pop open my little prompt designer. I'm going to pick my model here, so I want Claude to write this. And then I'm going to write my instruction. I'm going to say, you are an expert story writer. Please write a story about the theme. And then I'm going to put my variable that I'm collecting up front, story theme. And please set the story in the location story setting. Please add emojis to your response. Okay, super simple. I'm then going to save a draft. I'm going to give this a little bit of an emoji. So let's put the book emoji. I'm going to say story writer. And that's going to save my application. And now when I want to run a test, I can pick a story theme. So I'm going to write a story about chickens today, and I want the story setting to be on the moon. So let's run that. And so we're getting our story coming out from the model here, full of emojis. Very exciting indeed. So I'm going to cancel that for now, and then I'm going to publish my application. So once an application's been published on AirOps, I can head over to it and I'll see it in my sidebar, and I can pick where I want to run it from. So maybe I just want to run it from AirOps, but I could also run it multiple times by uploading a CSV. I can integrate it into my application using the REST API, or my front-end application using our front-end SDK, which is awesome and super helpful to give my end users a great stream.
Yeah, so pretty much that's what it does is I think you have like a start where you can sort of set some input fields for the users of your AI app. So the middle part is where I think you sort of create the workflow that takes in the input and then uses that to create the end result. So what he did is he inserted the inputs into a prompt for an LLM. In this case, he used Claude. And then the result of that prompt will then be the output of this workflow. So that's pretty much how it works. And then now he has an AI app. So that's pretty much how it works. I'm pretty sure you can do way more than that, but I think what he just showed is a very simple example of what you can do. So another similar tool is Bardian.ai. I think it's really similar to how it worked stops, we can just watch a video too here.
They say that there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. But today it might feel like you're working for your apps instead of them working for you. Jumping around your screen, tabs, endless tabs, copy-pasting information. And since your apps don't talk to each other, you need to be the middleman, trying to untangle the mess of your digital workspace. Meet Bardeen. It saves you time by automating what you do most. Connect your web apps and get things done with just one click. Sending meeting reminders? Easy. Click. Saving people to your CRM? Click. Oh, and almost forgot about that one. It was automatic. So launching meetings with notes automatically. Just grab a template, and there are hundreds of those to choose from. And if you do not see the right one for you, you can build a custom automation in minutes and without any code. So maybe there are shortcuts worth taking after all. Find yours at Bardeen.ai and finally make your apps work for you.
Yep, I think it works really similarly. We can try this out in a bit, hold on. But the third one is build AI.space. So here, I think this is more on building AI-powered web apps. I think this is more for businesses who want to build an AI app that's for their own business or for their websites, I think, yeah. So through Build AI, you can build an AI app that users can use within your website if you do have one. Let's just try clicking this and see if I can try it for free. So it works really similarly in that Build AI allows you to create an app where you can create an input field for the users of whatever AI app you're trying to build. And then it takes that input from the users, then does an action with that input to create an output. Something like that, pretty much. So for Build AI, the only AI apps that you can build are text-based AI apps. So the input needs to be text-based and the output can only be text-based. These are just the limitations for Build AI. And compared to Aerops and Bardeen, Build AI might be more limited, is what I understand. Okay, so there is a free trial, 2 app generations and 10 app runs. Okay. So we can try the Bardeen and the Build AI for free, but I don't think we need to sort of do anything for Aerops because we've already seen the video that really showed a whole example. So I think we can just try out the Bardeen. Oh, okay.
Screen, tabs,
so
endless tabs,
is
copy-pasting information, and since your apps don't talk to each other?
Okay, I see. So Bardeen is a Chrome extension, and how does it work? So I think because it's going to be added to your Chrome browser, then it can connect to your different sites and the different data. Okay, I see. So that's what Bardeen is. So for Bardeen, if we add it to Chrome, let's just see how it works. Oh, okay, so in Bardeen, you can choose which tasks you'd like to save time on. I think for me, I might take time in copy-pasting data for me. Google Sheets, Notion, Google Docs, yeah.
You can launch Bardeen by clicking on the extension icon or with the shortcut option B. Welcome to Bardeen, the browser extension that will automate your manual work on the computer. In my Playbooks tab, you're going to find a collection of your favorite automations. Playbooks are the automations that consist of different...
Also, I'm guessing when you're in a certain site, let's say Google Sheets, and you want to copy-paste whatever data you have on Notion, you just click on the shortcut. Okay.
Actions in your favorite apps and allow you to run a manual workflow with a simple click of a button. For example, if you want to save this LinkedIn profile directly to Google Sheets, you don't need to do any copy pasting. You can do it with one click. Now let's go ahead and find your very first automation. Click on the Explore tab and browse through a collection of hundreds of pre-built automations. There are 3 ways for you to find an automation. You can type something in the search bar, such as LinkedIn, select your favorite app, like Notion, or browse automations by category, like recruiting. Once you found the playbook you love, you can click on the plus icon to get it added to My Playbooks tab. Now let's go back to My Playbooks tab and try out one of these automations. Now it is your turn to run your very first playbook. Click on the Explore section to try one out. And by the way, at the end of each video just like this one, you're going to find a link to the in-depth article and a longer form video so you can master each concept and Bardeen. Cheers.
how Bardeen works. Now, back to for Build AI, let me see. Okay, so in Build AI, you describe the app that you want. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. So you just describe your app and then it creates it for you. And I'm guessing we can edit it after they create it for me. Okay, let's have a look at our web app from Build AI. So I can add my own data files and then so I encourage your users to interact with your app. Oh, this is like the Give Genie that I found then. So I can edit this one here. I can add a new inbox. Sorry, not inbox. I can add a new input field. Oh, that's really convenient if you want to just build a simple AI app really quickly. So if, let's say you have a website, this is something you can add to your website. So yeah, that's very helpful too. I'm probably gonna save these ideas in my head just on how I can monetize AI. So yeah, we'll be getting back to this on September or maybe earlier. So yeah, that's pretty much how these 3 apps work. So I just picked out these 3 because I think they're really easy to use and learn, and it's easy for non-technical people to get the hang of it. So I hope you guys found this helpful, or at least some of it helpful. And thank you so much again for your time.